where we fight! This is where they die! And these shield boys! Remember this day, man, for it will be yours for all time!
Spartans! Lay down your weapons!
Persians! Come and get them! Hold! Give them nothing, but take from them everything! Stay! That's the best you can do!
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome to the new live stream. In this month I'm gonna start doing something new. I'm going to start doing live streams 3 times per week. All this month, let's see what is gonna happen. I hope to see a good response from the community. So, well, let's start with this technical analysis for Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies actually. Bitcoin right now, well, okay, I'm gonna start first with Bitcoin and after that with altcoins. So let's talk about first the 1 day chart of Bitcoin. I'm gonna change here my template for the live stream setups here. Okay, nice. Okay, as you can see here, Bitcoin in daily time frame is actually is in downtrend. I mean, according to our technical analysis, the system, as long Bitcoin is below the MA55, well, this is just a downtrend. Now Bitcoin is consolidating below there, and looks like in this week we are gonna see a test to $44,000, $45,000. So from here, I am expecting a pullback again. Always I'm gonna speculate in the same way, something like this. If you want to be bullish, or in my case here, I will be bullish in 1 day time frame of Bitcoin if Bitcoin can break this level and hold the MA55 here. And from here, yeah, maybe we can expect other test to maybe $47,000. $47,000, $48,000 is the key pivot for Bitcoin if we want to see this uptrend in the long term. But for now, I am expecting, this is just a bounce in 1 day chart. I'm expecting $44,600, $45,000 is gonna be tested maybe this week based on the current price action. So in 4-hour chart, it's very easy to see. Right now, Bitcoin is technically sideways here, testing the MA55, and finally looks like in this pump, finally Bitcoin is breaking the MA55 and is breaking the 43,200 level as short-term resistance. So as long Bitcoin is holding and is in sideways above this level, I am expecting other tests to, as I said, $45,000, where we know we have the MA55 in 1-day chart. So thinking about this Bitcoin now, well, many altcoins actually, they have entries right now in 4-hour, and some of them they are in 1-day chart. So but this is the last day of the month, so I want to be very clear. Bitcoin, I want to check the weekly chart and the monthly chart for Bitcoin, because we will get the overall picture of what is going to happen in the next 3 months for Bitcoin. Let me show you first the monthly chart. The monthly chart here for Bitcoin is not looking very great. Why? Because we have this setup, right? We know in this live stream we are using this system. Every time when we see this, the dark green here, and also the momentum for the bulls are technically is losing every month, so we are going to expect a range or fall. So technically speaking, Bitcoin is in a range, big range between well, actually now $50,000, and the lowest point is $30,000. So as long Bitcoin is having this picture, is not looking great in the long term. Of course, we will see very nice pumps and very nice rallies in the short daily time frame, maybe 4-hour or 2-day chart, these kind of things. But as long Bitcoin has this signature in monthly chart, I am not expecting new highs. Actually, I'm expecting other test, well, to the lowest level, maybe around $34,000. If you watch my previous videos, I was talking about this before. So as you can see right now, Bitcoin in weekly chart, let's talk about weekly chart, is concerning for me. It's very concerning. Why? Because we will see a potential sell signal in weekly chart in next month. So as long Bitcoin is below $48,000, I am not, I mean, I am bullish, yes, because technically speaking, as long Bitcoin is above the MA55, yes, is uptrend, yes. But I am defensive. I am defensive as long Bitcoin is below the $48,000 pivot or $49,000 pivot in weekly chart, and also with this signature, like I know it's very easy to see the bulls are gone. Actually, they are not present right now in this price action, and also the potential sell signal in weekly chart. I would expect maybe next month we will see $47,000 for as a max price for that month, and continuation to the downside, maybe $36,000 is gonna be my target for October. So what does that mean? Bitcoin, we will see a bounce maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, and the next 2 weeks, well, downtrend. Yeah, because Bitcoin is in downtrend actually in 1-day chart. Also, let me tell you something. If I see Bitcoin again testing the MA55 around $37,000 to 35 around here, and well, this is potential other bounce to maybe other $10,000 bounce. Yeah, something like this. But as I said before, this price action is looking even more similar to 2017-18 for me, according to my experience. As you can see here, Bitcoin is testing the MA55, bouncing, testing the MA55, bouncing, and finally broke in the next try the MA55, and from here this point is the resistance, and from here we see massive downtrend. So I am expecting something similar according to the setup, actually the indicators and everything. So please be careful with this, because Bitcoin potentially could do something like this, and actually that is my technical analysis for in the long term. I am expecting Bitcoin is gonna break the range maybe in some point in December or January next year. But technically speaking, right now is an uptrend. And let's see the weekly chart, as I said, with indicators. As you can see here, well, this is not very healthy right now for Bitcoin. One time frame I really like to see for Bitcoin is a 5-day chart. 5-day chart is very good because we can see the overall picture, and now you can see we have a sell signal in 5-day chart. 5-day chart through in September 18 we have this signature, and every time when you see the 5-day signal, we see, well, it's not looking good for Bitcoin actually in the long term. Maybe 1 month of sideways and after that a big crash. I am not saying it's gonna happen right now, but be careful with this. So as you can see here, the same pivots, $47,000, $48,000, as long Bitcoin is holding MA55 in 5-day chart and weekly chart. Technically speaking, I am bullish, well, conservative. I will say just conservative. Of course, this is a buy. I mean, this is a buy. For me, this is a buy between $40,000, $42,000. It was a buy. Maybe, as I said, we will see a bounce. But in daily time frame, as I said, is in downtrend Bitcoin, so I am expecting just a bounce, not something, no more than that. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about the monthly chart. The monthly chart is very concerning for me. Why? Because this is very obvious. We have, no one is talking about this. Usually my technical analysis is not very popular because of this, but as you can see here, we have these massive bear divergences here from this point, and also here and here. Yeah, so you don't want to see Bitcoin breaking $30,000, because if that happens, Bitcoin will fall to 17, yes, of course, and we will see $10,000 again. Simple. Maybe you will see I am crazy, or you will think about it. Maybe it is, but if it's your first time in the market, because this is your first bull market, well, good luck with that, because Bitcoin is very volatile. There are many people new in the market, like they cannot believe this is gonna happen, but I saw it many times. Well, actually 3 or 4 times in this market in 2017, 2019. Now, based on my experience and this setup, I will say holding Bitcoin right now, no thank you. No thank you. I mean, I'm talking months, years from now, no. I will wait for the next bear market and see what is gonna happen here, and after that, when we see something like this again, maybe around 2023, I will start thinking to invest again in Bitcoin for long term. Yep. Of course, don't get me wrong. If you are buying now Bitcoin because you will think Bitcoin is going to 150K, you're right. Actually, that technical analysis is correct. I am thinking the same thing. Bitcoin is going to reach around 150K, but not this year. I am expecting maybe in 2 years. In 2 years, maybe we will see maybe Bitcoin above 100K, around there, but not now. So let's talk now about some altcoins. The first one I want to talk is Solana. Solana is one of the biggest one I am looking for since maybe 2 weeks ago. Not because the hype, is because the technicals are very good. In 1-day chart, let me be clear, in 1-day chart are very good. We have here consolidation here in MA55 region. So right now, I will say in the next 2 or 3 days maximum, maximum 24 hours, any close about like this price, we will see a buy signal in 1-day chart. So what does that mean? Solana will test maybe the previous high in the next maybe 2 weeks. So the first one is 150, but from there, honestly, I'm expecting maybe around 170, 80. That is gonna be my target, or even the previous high. So I am now in long position, well, not long position, I am in a spot here. I am expecting this is gonna happen maybe in the next 2 weeks. So weekly chart is something different. In weekly chart, this is not, I mean, you are, I mean, okay, let me be clear. One thing is investment, other thing is trading. I am trading 1-day chart, okay? But for investment, your investor, if I can, I mean, I would say, well, don't look 1-day chart or 4 hour. You must watch always weekly chart. And this chart of Solana, this is not for it's not good for investment. Actually, this is a time for selling. Yeah, the last time when you had a chance to buy Solana was in August around $50, and now according to this technical analysis, this is the time when any bounce you see here in Solana is for just cashing out. You are an investor, or if I am an investor, I would do something like that. So 5-day chart for Solana is still the same thing as you can see here. Yep, I buy here and I will sell around here, any bounce around here. So based on this, I am not expecting new highs for Solana, but at least based on 1-day chart, other test to the at least previous high, or maybe 170 around there. So as I said, I am in a spot here. I bought around 135 around there. I am expecting something like this also because I know Bitcoin is firing a buy signal in 1-day chart. I am expecting Bitcoin will test around 45, between 45 $46,000 maybe this week. So yeah, and also 4-hour chart, of course, is very interesting here because volatility is something is gonna happen with Solana, and I like this coin because when it's pumping very hard. Look at this. We have bullish divergences here, of course. Well, not bullish. Actually, they are not bullish divergences here. But as you can see here, we have a buy signal here. It was the buy signal in 4 hours was on 130. But the most interesting thing here is the volatility. Volatility is contracting. Is blue line. Is blue right now. Every time when you see blue here, very blue, light blue, is when you will see actually explosive moves after maybe 1 day or two, especially in 4 hour. In 1-day chart, I don't see the same thing. That's why I am not expecting new highs, new price discovery, if I want to be very clear with Solana. But at least I'm expecting, as I said, 160, 170 maybe in the long term. I'm talking maybe in the next 10 days. Let me see 2-day chart. Yeah, same thing here. This is just a bounce in 1-day chart. All the technical analysis for Solana in macro time frame, well, they are not looking very great. Also, one person asked me, okay, when will be the good timing to buy Solana as investor? It's very simple. In some point, Solana is gonna test the MA55. Right now, if Solana breaks this level, for example, it should be around $50. So I cannot tell you right now, but it's something like I will wait maybe at least 6 months to see Solana, what is doing Solana. But according to this, is range and fall. So I'm expecting maybe Solana in the long term is gonna do something like this. The second coin I want to talk is Avax. Avax actually is looking very good. It's looking great in the short term. But in the long term, no, of course not. Avax had a very, very, very nice rally. The rally for Solana, for Avax was here. Actually, you see the massive bullish divergence here in 1-day chart. Honestly, I didn't trade this because I don't need to do it. I am just trading Bitcoin and just some coins I know since long time ago. But well, as you can see here, every time when you see these bullish divergences here and also the signal crossing the zero line, well, the trend is your friend and this coin is gonna start trending. But now, what is gonna happen right now? We have a bear divergences here, all this way. But technically speaking, as long as about the MA55, I cannot be bearish on this. Of course, the momentum is losing. That means it's more sideways here, maybe after 1 week or two, and after that we will see what is going to happen. But if Bitcoin is going to have a bounce, it's having a bounce, and it's going to reach maybe $45,000, at least I am expecting maybe other test to the previous high 75, around there. I will try something like this? No, of course not. Never. I will never put my money or my investments in this kind of coins. Why? Because they are super high. So the probabilities to make money with this is lower. You want to enter when they are here, not when they are here. Never. Well, if you enter here, this is your problem. But it's like, for me, just FOMO. But no, never. Of course, if you want to enter here, it's because always you want to enter when it's testing the MA55 and it's holding a key pivot, and after that to the moon, right? Well, in weekly chart is not looking very healthy. Of course not. People would say, okay, it's bullish. Yes, technically speaking, it's bullish after they see this, of course. But why they didn't buy here? I don't know, right? Here, of course, I will never buy here. I will never buy here. Never buy here. Never. If I will buy in weekly again, it's because I see something like this. It's the only way I will buy in weekly. Of course, supported. If I buy here, it's because my indicators is telling me. And this is concerning for this coin, Avax. Why? Because we can say, I can say maybe around 70%, 80% all the cloud here is developing right now. So maybe in October, as I said, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, we will see a bounce for all the altcoins. But in general, I'm expecting a downtrend. As long Bitcoin is not breaking $47,000, I am not expecting something very nice for altcoins. Also, 5-day chart for Avax. Yeah, in the next candle, if any close below 73, we are gonna see a sell signal in 5-day chart. So what does that mean? Well, crash or range or crash. That's it. Okay, so let's continue with some other coin. I want to show you Cardano. Cardano is very interesting, very interesting, because I can see many people, they are very bullish because of smart contracts, whatever, right? But I am not bullish in Cardano. I mean, this chart is bullish, yes, but is the right moment. It's very obvious in the next 4 months, 4 weeks, Cardano is going to test 1.45. That's it. 1.45 is going to be the target. And also keep in mind, if this 1.45, 1.50 level breaks, you will see these nasty bear divergences in 5-day charts and weekly chart playing. And what does that mean? Cardano is just going to fall like this, like a rock. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be very impressive how the new Bitcoin, right? The new Bitcoin. Yeah. People, they forget easily, like they are just altcoins. Yeah, altcoins, that's it. Ethereum, all of them, they are just altcoins. That's it. That's why the name is altcoin. So if you don't believe me about this, well, just see the past. 2018. Okay, I think I did it in other live stream. Okay, to the moon, right? $1 Cardano. Oh, okay, let's buy. Oh, 80%. Okay, the dip, 80%. Let's buy. Okay, let's buy. Okay. Okay. Other dip. Okay, 69%. Okay, and from here, other 80%. Do you get the point? So, it's not enough. Okay, perfect. Let's buy again because it's around 0.09. Super cheap, right? Okay, now other 83%. 2.01. So that is the thing, like people, they don't understand in the market, especially when they are new. They are just thinking like, oh yeah, let's buy for this in 1 year because we are gonna become millionaires. No. If you ask me right now, as investor, not trader, investor, this is the right moment to invest in crypto markets? No, thank you. Never. I will never put my money as investment in the market right now. In this kind of market, of course, never. Especially with these conditions. Weekly chart bear divergences? No, thank you. Never. Actually, I will be happy to short this. I am looking for shorts if the MA55 breaks. If the MA55 breaks, for example, like this, in the next test for the MA55, I'm gonna enter in short, and I will be, well, it's gonna be a very good trade. So just be careful with this, because I know in social media they are saying, oh, Cardano to $10 to 12. Maybe yes, in the next 8 years. Maybe. Who knows? So, okay, this 5-day chart, weekly chart in words, as you can see here, we have a sell signal, and we have this continuation. According just to the price action, is continuation to the downside. Yeah, $1 with 40 cents and $1 with 20 cents is gonna be the target. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like this. Let me show you. Yeah, something like this. This week. Do you see this week? This week. Oh, amazing, right? Like this week is 80% week. Something like this. So, well, okay, let's talk with other coin. Other coin, like I want to show you right now, is Ethereum. Ethereum, what is doing Ethereum? Ethereum, same setup. As you can see, the same setup in weekly chart is still valid as long as below 3,330 around there, 300, 400, 3,400 around there. I am not expecting new highs, and also we have 1, 2, 3 strikes of bear divergences here. Yeah. So again, I am not saying Ethereum is bad. It's good actually. It's very good as a project, but that doesn't mean you will become millionaire right now. Of course not. You must wait for the right moment to invest if you are thinking to invest. So I will say, based on this price action, I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2-3 months we will see Ethereum at $2,000, even lower. The bear market is very easy to identify. If you see the MA55 broken around, $2,000 breaks in weekly chart, well, you will see other 80% drop for many altcoins, especially Ethereum. For example, from here to here, 80%, 67%. So, for example, if this is the top, Ethereum breaks $2,000, around $500 should be around there. I know people will not believe this, and they don't, but just I'm following my technicals, and I am pretty good actually in the macro time frames. But let's see. And also, okay, let's talk about other coins. Link. I am talking about coins like, for me, in my personal opinion, in the long term, they will be very good as investment. Why? Because if you see my previous videos, all the community in my group, I said to them, be ready because the market is getting ready to reverse. Not now, not in 1 month, maybe in the next 3 months we will see that. Okay, and mostly all of them, they have just 1 or 2 or 3 months of experience, and they are making money just gambling. I mean, if they are doing that, perfect, because we are in a bull market, no problem. There is a very high probability they will make money in that way. But if they keep doing that in the bear market, they will get wrecked, all of them. So that's why my videos they are more about education, like how you can understand the market cycles, yeah, and how you can be ready for the next bear market, because the next bear market is coming. And for example, right now, Link is not looking great. Actually, it's looking very bad in weekly chart. In weekly chart, it's about to break the MA55, and this is very concerning. Why? Because as you can see here, it's holding here, but the momentum is gone. There is no bullish scenario here. I wouldn't buy here, even in the MA55. Why? Because if I see this is gonna be like this in the next 2-3 months, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Link around maybe my god, $14, even 10, in the bear market. If that happen, I'm going to track a Link, because it's the first coin like I can see finally is about to break the MA55. If that happen with this signature, well, maybe Link will help us to, as a lead indicator, to try to see what is going to happen in the bear market. Litecoin, well, Litecoin is bad. It's bad. Yeah, very bad in weekly chart, very bad. Yeah, actually, technically, the MA55 is broken right now, and it's gonna test around 150, maybe 160. The point is, if we see the close above the 165 in weekly chart, maybe it is a fake out. Let's see one day chart. Yeah, well, yeah, this is just a bounce to keep falling. Let's see the one day chart. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is a setup. Maybe in the next 10 days we will see something like this, a bounce, something like this. When you see something like this, yeah, maybe 160, 170 Litecoin. As I said, many altcoins, they are in a bounce mode, but in general they are in downtrend. Let's talk about Matic. Matic, don't get me wrong, Matic is gonna be very good in the future, but not now. I mean, maybe in the next bull market, not now. Look at this weekly chart. Weekly chart is always, again, when we have this signature here and this one, that means range or fall. Now we are in a massive range with Matic. So every time when it's testing the MA55 here in weekly chart, it bounce. So we have this setup here. Maybe based on this, in some moment I am expecting maybe could be a distribution pattern. Why? Because the momentum is almost nothing, technically nothing for bulls and here. So what does that mean? Maybe in the next test for MA55, if Bitcoin breaks or is getting rejected, this coin is gonna break down. Of course, I cannot see the future. Just I'm telling you what I'm expecting. For now, it's just a range in between 0.90 to 0.1, sorry, 0.90 to $1 with 60 cents, around there. Okay, so please, if you have any suggestion or recommendation, you want me to check something about the one coin, please let me know. One thing I want to discuss with all of you is the USDT dominance. I know it's not common. I don't see actually people using this as a reference, but if you are in the community, especially in the private channels, you know there is a very strong correlation between Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin and USDT dominance. And the reason is because 80% of all the transactions in the world with cryptocurrencies are with USDT. Yeah, so now we have here in USDT here sell signal here, and we have the massive rally of Bitcoin, and right now is USDT consolidating above the MA50. And also in the next 2 weeks around there, we will see a buy signal. Actually, we can see an anticipation of this with the bulls here. So what does that mean? Well, sideways, maybe at least 2 weeks. I am expecting something like that. And from that, well, I am bullish in USDT. So because I am bullish in USDT, automatically that is telling me Bitcoin is gonna fall. Yep. You can watch some videos about USDT dominance and Bitcoin, because I talk a lot about this in other videos, and you will realize they have a very strong correlation. So in 1-day chart, of course, Bitcoin is pumping, right? Yeah, it's pumping because USDT is actually, we have a sell signal in 1-day chart for USDT, but this is just a test. Here, testing the MA55, a range. But based on weekly, I am expecting maybe 1 week or 2, something like this. And for what? To keep going to the upside. Simple. And especially because we have the signal of for the bulls crossing the 0 line. So this is just accumulation. I am expecting maybe around 4 or 5. Yeah, for this chart, maybe in the next 2 months, maybe 1 month or 2. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you is the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. What is Bitcoin dominance here? Bitcoin dominance in weekly chart. As I said, this is the technical analysis I told you 1 week or 2 weeks is still the same. We know now Bitcoin dominance is getting ready to move hard to the upside. What does that mean? Many altcoins will crash. Simple. So we have bullish divergences here. We have bullish divergences here. We have this setup. Well, I am bullish actually, at least for a bounce to 50 level. Breaking 45. You will see many blood in the streets with altcoins. Why? Because this is gonna be the confirmation of the big bounce for Bitcoin dominance. So that is, what does that mean? Well, blood in the streets. Also, one person asked me last week how we can buy or how we can know we will have the next alt season. Well, actually, it's not difficult. When you see Bitcoin testing the previous highs. I mean, something like this here, and you see Bitcoin is getting rejected or something like this. Here is when you maybe many altcoins will be in the floor. I mean, crash. Everything is gonna crash. It's crashing, and this is, like, technically speaking, is the best moment to start holding or thinking to invest in altcoins in the long term. I'm talking about 1 year or 2 years. Why? Because there is a very high probability Bitcoin is gonna get rejected from here, and in this drop is where you will see many altcoins going to the moon. Yeah. So right now we are in the opposite side. Just I am asking again, why you are thinking to invest in altcoins when you see, but you are thinking to invest in altcoins because you want to see this here, not here. Here is you want to sell because you know the Bitcoin dominance is going to the upside, right? One person said in my group, oh no, it's because I am learning news. Yeah. You will learn news and you will lose your money. Simple. Because news, they are coming after the move happened. After the move happened. If I show you Bitcoin right now, I don't know. Maybe later or maybe, I don't know. China, something good news for Bitcoin, and that's why you want to buy here. Here you don't want to buy, right? You want to buy here before of the move happened, not when the move already happened. That is the difference. When you are reading news and these kind of things, I explained this before in the video of psychology of trading. If you are not friend of Elon Musk and these kind of guys, like they can manipulate the markets, well, so what you can do? Yeah. So I will say, study, learn, instead of wasting your money in the markets trying to just, let's try this. Well, it depends. If you want to become a professional trader or serious trader or good investor, you need to learn at least the basics of trading. Bitcoin, Ethereum, for example. Ethereum is a very good project, one of the strongest altcoins in the market right now, in the world actually, but not because even with that, crashed from 1,300 to $70. So all the believers of Ethereum right now here, they got wrecked for more than 2 years or 3. But Ethereum is a good project, yes, but you see your project, right? And this is gonna happen to many altcoins, many altcoins, many of them. Mostly all of them, they will not survive the bear market. Yeah. So if you are gonna buy an altcoin because it's a good project, well, you will hold and you will feel pain. Why? Because when the bear market comes, that altcoin, you believe it will crash maybe 50, 60, 70, 80%. The only thing you can do is holding and hoping for the next bull market you will recover your money. But this is not trading, that is just hoping. That is something different. So, well, never mind. Okay, let me show you. What time is it right now? Okay, yeah. Okay, so the next altcoin I want to show you right now is, where is this altcoin? Yeah, XRP. XRP, I don't like this coin. But technically speaking, in weekly chart it's an uptrend and it's in a range. Testing the MA55, testing the MA55 to what? Keep bouncing. So in weekly chart, same setup. Did you realize mostly all the altcoins I show you right now, they have the same setup? Bear divergence. Well, this is not bear divergence here because no, just sideways here, sideways. So you want to invest in XRP, you will need to wait maybe other 2-3 months, and when you see something like this, maybe you will see a nice opportunity to buy again in XRP if you like this coin, of course. Let me show you. Okay, yeah, about the what is gonna happen. For example, other person asked me, what is gonna happen in the next bear market? This is a very good example for this coin. XBG. No one cares about XBG, but in XBG in 2017 was the hype was massive with this coin in 2017. Okay, now many coins are like this, right? To the moon, right? The biggest project, the best altcoin, the next Bitcoin, right? The next Bitcoin killer, I remember. And now they said, oh yeah, let's buy here. No, it's because to the moon. Oh my God, it's 0.002 and the value is gonna be $1, $10. I'm gonna become millionaire. And suddenly they are okay. They are happy. Oh my God, super nice profits. I am making a lot of money. I am millionaire, 8,000, 8 times more my money. But I will never sell. That is a problem. You can buy here because even my dog can make money in a bull market because doesn't need skills just to buy and hold because we are in a bull market. My grandma can make money, but the problem is how to sell. So at this point, if you search about XBG in 2017, they were saying XBG will be the next Ethereum killer. They were saying this Ethereum killer. Yeah, wow, yeah, and that's why many people didn't sell. So, oh my God, 0.002 is the cheapest price for this coin, right? And after that, you will see in 10 years it's gonna be $500. I will become millionaire. I hear many people saying these kind of things, even on YouTube. So what happened? They didn't sell because they were listening to the media, the news, like to the moon, these kind of things. And after that, the market started reversing. This price that when they bought, no, it's gonna be very cheap. What happened? You see, XBG in dollars. Test again the previous low here, and it's bouncing again here. But the point is, instead of making 8 times or 10 times their wins, I mean their profits, they hope that will never happen again. And even in some point they were in loss. So that is the point. If you want to learn, if you want to invest on cryptocurrencies, you at least you follow the news. Okay, you are lucky and you bought here and you are making a lot of money. Perfect. But the point is, when are you gonna sell? You need to learn how to sell, right? So the way how to sell is because you want to learn a system. For example, here we have from here to here, we have a divergences here, potential, and we have sell signal here. So I wanna sell around here because I know my system is telling me this is gonna crash. And what happened after that? Crash. Yeah. So this is gonna happen in the bear market. Yeah, many coins like now they are like this. Like I cannot remember the other coin, like the DX, whatever, something like this. You will see something like this. They could be a very good projects, yes, and you really believe they are good projects. Well, you must be very happy. Why? Because if they are gonna crash 80% or 90%, is to buy more. Did you get it? So the point is, you must change your mindset. The bear market is the moment when you invest, not the bull market. The bull market is when you start cashing out. All the people who bought Bitcoin at $10,000 even lower, do you think they are holding? Well, of course there are many, right? I'm talking about smart money. Smart money. Do you think people who bought Bitcoin at $3,000 or $4,000 around here, they are holding here? Maybe many of them, yes, because they are retailers and they heard on YouTube Bitcoin to the moon. But do you think this small crash here, this big crash here, it was the retailers? Of course not. This is the smart money. They are selling here. Why? Because they want to make money. They are not dreaming. They want to make money. Yeah. So trading is the art of stealing money. And you know who are the victims? Us. We are the retailers. We are the fishes. We are not whales. So market makers, they want to manipulate the markets to take our money. So you must learn the basics, how to control your emotions and these kind of things to learn how to play with them, because you don't want to be their toy, right? So that's why in this channel I am sharing my experience with all the community, because you must be ready and you must identify when the market is going to reverse. So for now, Bitcoin is in a massive sideways, but as long as it's not breaking $48,000, as I said before, this is just something like this, and we will see something like this, small, 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 and not because we are going to have a triangle or something like that. No, it's because the volatility is decreasing. When you see the volatility decreasing, you will see this like blue again, like blue, and that is when you will see a massive move to the upside or to the downside, to the downside or to the upside. Yeah, so you must be patient. Now, okay, let's talk about other coins. Weekly chart, as you can see here. Why I'm talking about weekly chart for many altcoins is because I want to show you the big picture. The big picture. If you are bullish right now, if you are in FOMO because you are making 5%, well, be careful with that. As you can see, since setup, bulls almost they gone here. They are not here. They are in holidays. Retailers, I would say, they are buying this. So right now is same setup as Bitcoin. Test MA55 to what? Keep falling. If you want to be bullish in this, same as Bitcoin, breaking the MA55, testing here again the MA55, and from there to the moon if you want to be bullish. Technically speaking, in 5-day chart, it's still respecting the MA55. Bounce, a strong bounce from here. Yeah, so more sideways I am expecting here for the next 2-3 months for this coin. As long as it's the same as Bitcoin, it's the same. I mean, it's the same setup, as you can see. Okay. Sorry if you want to. You want me to see other coin, please let me know. Okay. Let me see. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. We have just 10 minutes for this live stream. As long we are getting more people involved in this community and the live streams, I'm gonna maybe extend the live stream to 1 hour, but just 10 minutes more, 30 minutes for today. Okay, so I know actually almost 1 hour. Yeah, 47 minutes. Yeah, so in 10 minutes I'm gonna finish this. Okay, the total market cap of altcoins excluding Bitcoin, as you can see here, every time when we have this setup, same thing, crash or sideways, and now we have again the same setup. The only thing is missing is this: when the slope is negative, you know what is going to happen, crash. And the same thing, the same technical analysis for everything. Okay, don't get me wrong, this is bullish, of course. I will say the next drop for altcoins, it could be a potential buy opportunity. It depends on Bitcoin, of course. But the basis of this is looking great. Let me see the monthly chart, how it's gonna close. Well, I am expecting new highs for the crypto market, the altcoins. I am expecting in general for this chart sideways and downside. Yeah. One thing I want to show you for Bitcoin, the last thing, is something about the 6-month chart. I know 6 months is too far, I know, but this is gonna be the big overall picture of Bitcoin in the long run. I'm talking about the next 3 years. Using just price action, do you know what is this? You don't know what is this? Well, let me tell you what is this. This is a shot in a star. Okay, this is a hammer reversal. This is a shot in a star. When you see a shot in a star, at least in weekly chart or monthly chart, they are telling you, well, potentially this is a macro reversal. Okay, so when you see the hammer candle in weekly, monthly, there is a very high probability you will see uptrend or reverse or the downtrend. In March 2020, January, Bitcoin printed in 6-month chart this hammer. in 6 months, and now in January 2021, printed the the shooting star. So based on this, there is a very low probability Bitcoin is gonna break the range here, and if this plays out, just using price action, the structure is the next level is gonna be $10,000. $10,000 is gonna be the next level to keep watching in the long term, because this is 6 months chart. That means this chart is gonna play around maybe 2022, 2023, around there. So I am not financial advisor, okay? I'm gonna be very, very clear with this. But if I see Bitcoin at $10,000, you will see. I will sell my car. I will sell everything, because all in. This is my personal opinion, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna become a bull turtle, right? Like, no, yeah, to the moon. Yes, because $10,000 is gonna be the key pivot, and I'm gonna start investing in projects I really know, for example, Solana, Polkadot, Uni, Link, very strong projects I know in the future they are gonna be massive, especially Solana. The technology is amazing. As engineer or software engineer, because I am software engineer, it's amazing. Actually, it's super fast and super cheap, the fees. So in some point I think Solana is gonna be a game changer in the long term. But well, let's talk about it in another video. Okay, so well, this is a shooting star. Shooting star is very concerning. If you go search on Wikipedia, Investopedia, whatever, search what is a shooting star, and it's not great. And especially when you see the shooting star in monthly, the weekly and monthly, there is a very high probability they will play out. How you can see in validation? Easy. Bitcoin must break $65,000. If Bitcoin breaks $65,000 before, let me see. Okay, in December, if you see Bitcoin breaks $65,000 in December, before January 2022, January 1st, yeah, I will say maybe Bitcoin will test maybe 150 to the moon, price discovery again. So, but as long with this, based on this price action with the shooting star, it's not great. So let me show you the 3-month chart. The 3-month chart is gonna close tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Based on this is just sideways, as you can see here. And the momentum, I want to see. I wanna wait for the next candle, how it's gonna close, negative or positive. If it's positive, maybe other test to maybe $48,000, $40,000 or $50,000 around here. But it's closing negative, the slope here. Maybe other test to $30,000, $30,000 and range. But yeah, okay. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for watching. See you. I'm gonna be online here Wednesday, Friday, Monday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time, every day, 3 times per week, every day, between 30 minutes to 1 hour max. It depends on how